Hi, this is Human Essence, and in today's video, I'm going to be speaking about the Florida Sunshine Laws. Now, I don't know too much about these laws, so somebody commenting may be able to fill me in, but I was wondering about the history of these laws. So what got me thinking was when I watched the hearing with regard to I can't even remember her name, the fan-only woman who's being tried. And her attorneys were arguing that the state was able to release things and that people who were making documentaries, etc., were able to show their client in the worst possible light, referring to the fight she had where she's attacking the victim outside of the elevator, and that they didn't have an opportunity to give their side. Now, again, I think Dan Rashbaum was trying to make a similar argument when he appeared on Surviving the Survivor. But this is not a problem of the podcasters. This is the nature of the Sunshine Laws, in which evidence becomes available prior to the trial when people ask for it. So I was thinking about what this may have been the origin of. What was the origin of this? And I would imagine it's for accountability of the state. And if you think of the history, particularly of Tallahassee, it's one of slaves being walked down from Virginia to Tallahassee to be amongst the swamps, the mosquitoes, the alligators, and to actually build the town or city of Tallahassee. And I would imagine that accountability of the state so that people were not unfairly imprisoned was part of this law. But now the law itself enables the state to put out its version. It's not doing it on purpose. It's doing it because the law makes them have to provide the information to the public, but then the public, with an interest in true crime, puts out what it needs to put out, and therefore the defense is not able to go out there and talk about their client. Now, I'm looking at particular cases where I'm really glad that the state is able to put out their information. It's how we know about injustice, such as when people who have money and influence are not arrested, while those with less are. However, you can see how this could go very badly if the state is allowed to put out their story or is required to put it out and there's no answer to it. But the problem, again, is not with the cases. It's not with the podcasters or documentarians. It's with the Florida law. So if this is something which has changed because of the internet, this is something I would imagine that should be brought up to the Florida legislature. Thanks for listening. Then again, I know very little about this, so feel free to comment and tell me how wrong I am.